Hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, it is now finally market day, our first market of the year. I'm so excited. It's currently February 7th and it is market day. I did go get half set up yesterday, kinda. I did end up having to go back home because baby boy was not having it. My mother-in-law is keeping him because my fiance was not able to come home yesterday. Cry. But it is currently 8:45. My plan was to get there at 9. It's not looking like it because there's roughly 50,000 cars at Seven Brew. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. The lady came and took my order at Seven Brew, but it is bumping. It is like, not those, like, yeah, those. Okay, my brain, like it's pretty bumping. It's a lot of cars. It's currently, like I said, it was 8:45. Now it's 8:46. The market doesn't start until 10, and like I said, I'm like majority set up, especially like the big bulky stuff. I really just have to like get the rest of my plushies out and a couple little displays. So nothing too major. I'm about today, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I was gonna have a good, great, awesome goal or whatever, good, great, delusional basically. But I'm honestly thinking that I'm going to need to set them lower than that because first off, my mall currently has one of those Temu ass reseller crochet like kiosks. If you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And so they're right there. And then there's me along with, I think, 4 other crocheters. One does not do any plushies whatsoever. She only does, you know, cardigans, hats, scarves, that sort of stuff. I'm trying to get out of this harsh sun. Her setup was a bunch of other stuff, and then I saw like 5 crochet plushies on the pictures that she had submitted. So not too much. So there's really me and 2 other mainly like crochet plushie, like that's what we do. I am in my usual spot by the swing set, which I really like. I feel like, you know, by the swing set, perfect. And so I'm just gonna say, like, flat out, my goal for today, we have a goal of $300. Like, I really want to make at least $300. I forgot my book to write down all my sales. Ugh, I'm gonna have to try to keep tracking my notes. I'm moving up 1 car space, you guys. Phone police, don't come after me, please. But yeah, we are just gonna get our drink real quick, and then we're gonna stop somewhere and get a little nummy for breakfast, especially because I have Tiny Boy with me and he is definitely gonna want like a pancake or something. Probably McDonald's. That's what we're gonna have to do. It's not my favorite, but whatever. So yeah, I'll probably check back in with you guys once we get there, probably after I get set up, because where I do have him set up is like a million times harder. But anyway, yeah. All right, you guys, it is actually currently about 10:11, and I have been set up for probably about 20 or 30 minutes. I did just forget to check in with you. Me and my baby, we've been eating us some breakfast, but we are all set up. Let me give you a quick booth tour. And I already did make my first sale to a lovely mother and daughter. The daughter got a little stingray, so that's $8 already. Ooh. But yeah, let me give you a little tour of the booth, and that'll be that for now. Probably check in an hour or 2 or something. But yeah. All right, you guys, it is currently 12 o'clock, and we have officially surpassed what we paid to be here. We paid $65 to be here, and we are already sitting at $78. So we love that. We love to be in the green. Yeah, that's we haven't sold anything major. None of my like Valentine's goodies that I made. I'm really hoping to sell some of those, though. I'm kind of like standing against this wall because right behind me is the swings and there's children, and I obviously don't want to record the children. But yeah, that's the check-in for now. I'll check back on y'all shortly. Alright, you guys, it is now 4:50, so it obviously has been a while since I updated you. It's been pretty steady with people walking by and like all right with sales. I'm trying to like not record the children, obviously. Um, it's been going all right. I'll give y'all like a little rundown when we get home. I'm probably gonna start packing up shortly. The mall is my Apple Watch is doing something funny. Anyway, the mall is like kind of starting to die down. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer, and then I might start packing up. I'm gonna see if my brother-in-law will come sit with my son while I load it all in, though, because the thought of trying to load it all into my car with a baby makes me want to, you know. So, I have sold one Love Frog finally. That's my first like Valentine's Day thing that I made that I've sold, which low-key makes me a little sad, but whatever. I will survive. I'm a survivor. Why did I do that? Black Lives Matter is all I think of when I do that. All right, you guys, it is time for the like what do you want to call it? Market breakdown now or something? I don't know. Let's just talk about it. It is actually Monday night. Don't just pick my iPad. It is actually Monday night. I've just, recovered from my market, so to say. But it was a semi-success, I would say. I think I had set that just small goal of $300. I ended up making about 420. I don't think I ended up writing down every sale, so I'm not like 1,000% sure. But it was like around the 420 mark. So not too shabby for me personally. I am okay with that. It was $65 to be there. So, hey, please put that back down because he's gonna knock it back over. Um, but yeah, so monetary wise, pretty all right. I'm not gonna lie, I was really upset that I had to bring baby because my fiance ended up having to work. But we made it work, and my sister-in-law came and watched him while I loaded my stuff into my car at the end. Thank goodness. But anyway, I have already signed up for my next market. It is going to be February 28th, so in a few weeks. I'm already working on stuff for it because this one is in another mall, but this mall is about an hour. I think it's like an hour and 10 minutes away. It's called the mall. Like what is it called? Like the mall in Johnson City or something. The Johnson City, Tennessee mall, basically. And I will be there. I am super excited. The last one I did there was a couple years ago. It was with a different coordinator, but I have a feeling that this one's going to be a good coordinator. But anyway, the last time I set up there, I made like almost $800. So I'm hoping that this is going to be another pretty good market. So I am working on a bunch of the stuff that I sold. Some of my best sellers. Let me talk about that real quick. Of course, my mini $6 bin and my $10 bins like cleared basically. Ducks, turtles, and possums in my $10 bin. Sheesh. I'm actually struggling to make. Hey, calm down. Go away. I'm actually struggling. I was starting to make some of those, but I only have one shade of brown. And like, you need multiple shades to make multiple different color ones. You know what I mean? So I placed a Premier Yarn order today, along with an order for my business cards. So I am now poor. But I've got more browns coming to work on those. But yeah, so those three in the $10 bin. Of course, like I said, just my minis in general, the mushrooms, the chicks, all of it. Good sellers. One second. No, hey, enough. Please go play somewhere else right now. But so those did really good. I brought 3 Love Frogs and 2 sold, so I think that's pretty good. That's like just some of them. Like I really did a lot of just smaller items, like $12 and below, which is what I normally do. I don't think I sold very many big items at all, other than the 2 Love Frogs. My charm keychains did really good. They normally do. They're like a cheaper item. They're $6 as well, and they are really really cute. So I did sell a few of those. What I sold is in my notes on my phone, which is what I use to record. So I'm like big brain power trying to think. I sold 1 mystery fish box, which I was pretty happy with, because I forgot to make a sign for them stating like, I'm gonna do a cute sign. I'm gonna be like, mystery fishies, what color can you catch? And like put a couple pictures of different colors. And I think like somewhere small in the corner I'm gonna write, some colors may not be shown, because I'm like, what if in the picture it's like a pink, a purple, and a blue one, and then somebody gets green and they like want to cuss me out or something. But anyway, so I need to make a sign for the fishies. But I did sell one of those. I was pretty happy about that. And I think I got some little like almost like sandwich baggies is what I think of. And I think I'm gonna make mystery minis. So like my $6 mini bin. I'm gonna have a little like section of the ones in bags. And again, I want to say something cute, like can't decide, make it a surprise or something, and basically just say it's a random. It could be an octopus, a bee, it could be a chick, or like a mushroom, or like whatever else I have in the mini bin. Ladybug, you know. But yeah, so those are some plans that I have for this next market that I want to like implement, or whatever you want to say. But I am working on stuff. I need to start my next video just so I'm like recording one. But yeah, I just needed to go ahead and end this video. Dang, I've already been yapping for 5 minutes. But yeah, overall pretty good market. Decent profit for me, if I'm being honest, where I live. I'm pretty happy with the outcome of the day. And yeah, I mean that's about that. Nothing major happened, nothing too eventful or anything like that. So if you stayed till the end, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me in the future. I believe that I'm like thinking of the like order I'm releasing my videos, because I have like a couple to post before this, like 2. And then after this, it'll probably just be like another like week in my life or whatever. So just keep an eye out for that. Love you guys. Kisses. Bye.